Hello and welcome back to Warhammer Wednesday. This week we are on board our command bridge and about to seek out a Magos Biologis to heal the Space Marine Caius Thorn. Let me see here. System info. Chernobog system. Protector is Inquisitor and Selmo. Adeptus Mechanicus 5-star. Adeptus Administratum 4-star. History: an empty dead system which has been isolated from the Imperium for at least 2,000 years, although Imperial records show no trace of the system at all. Strangely, the solitary planet orbiting these unusual stars bears the marks of Imperial presence at some point in the past. The system is an enigma and a dangerous lure to rogue traders and Adeptus Mechanicus explorers. Charkov, type Mining World. Desolation Sigma, type Star Fort. Cardian 2, type Death World. Malcorum Prime, type Industrial World. St. Abelard Relay Station, type Void Station. And then the Merciful Agony. Charkov. Population 57 million, mining world, significance low. Southern mining cities produce rare minerals, and the north stalagmite-like monolithic pillars just jut out of the crystalline deserts. Here the humankind made its home high up on these crags, like birds building half-desert nests. Region had spawned several cults in the past, like the Screaming Prophets or the Crawl, so the Calgary Conclave keeps an eye on this planet from the orbital void station, trying to learn what might cause this infrequent plague of heresies from time to time. Cardian 2, population 0. World's been under Adeptus Mechanicus quarantine for centuries due to the discovery of a particularly large number of city-sized machines that once belonged to a now extinct Xenos race. The unfortunate but unavoidable consequences of this quarantine with the demise of the local population. Now only savages roam this graveyard of long-forgotten technologies. Desolation Sigma. A dead fortress monastery, undeniably human by design, but everything has been meticulously removed that could have shed some light on the original inhabitants. A maze of fortified vaults operate autonomously, opening up specific chambers at any given time. Inquisitors with psychic abilities describe the fortress as a huge black heart, beating ever so faintly, sending out signals into the aether. St. Abelard Relay Station, population 72,000. One of the big commercial hubs of the subsector, this heavily fortified void station is a secluded monastery pylon which serves as a very important astropath relay station, transmitting messages, encrypted manifestos, and highly confidential code psalms to the various star systems in the subsector. Malcorum Prime. Population 32 million. Once an Astromilitarum staging world with vast fortresses housing millions of guardsmen, the planet's first fallen victim to a surprise archenemy invasion, then became the theater for an Imperial reclamation campaign. It's currently controlled by the Ecclesiarchy. Skirmishes with the remnants of the hostile forces are still ongoing, even as reconstruction efforts are underway. Merciful Agony MCX11. Population 32, that's Malcorum.
This is Metasurgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
This hospital fortress employs a legion of trained doctors and med servitors. It's not an ordinary infirmary, but a facility dedicated to treatment of Inquisitors and also a secret research station. Fortress is equipped with equipment blessed by the Machine God, and a separate ward deals with Inquisitors who want to undergo some genetic modifications and are willing to pay the price. Metasurgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. I have a Space Marine on my ship with grievous injuries. I need a Magos Biologis immediately.
Your request cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
I'm on a special assignment from the Calgary Conclave. I must insist, Janitor, don't make me ask twice.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologis with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status: assigned to priority-level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Where can I find this Magos Biologis?
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Thank you for your cooperation. And we have a new clue. Saving Caius Thorn, the Martyr has vanished into the warp with Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim and probably other members of his large retinue on the deck, and the Calgary Conclave has authorized me to pursue the investigation of the mystery of the ancient fortress monastery further, as in the past I had very strong ties to the Inquisition. This is a strictly confidential investigation and must remain my task alone for the time being. I need to find a way to trace the Martyr. My only clue is Caius Thorn, the space marine from Klosterheim's expedition. Thorn is, however, seriously injured and currently in the stasis chamber. His recovery would be the first step in this investigation. In order to help him, I need a Magos Biologis tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. My rogue trader captain recommended I pay a visit to the research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus, the Merciful Agony, and the Chernbog system. I'll find a Magos Biologis there. I was contacted by Lord Inquisitor Grigori Maldor. I've learned that the Calgary always wanted to find the Martyr, but they assumed the monastery had been destroyed a long time ago. Klosterheim thought otherwise. However, he dedicated his life to find the Martyr, disappeared without trace. Now I have proof about the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of him. Visited the Merciful Agony Void Station, made contact with the janitor. They do indeed employ a Magos Biologis with the required skill set. Her name is Metrodora Thelema, but she's been assigned to priority level research to study an epidemic on the St. Abelard research station, or relay station. They've lost contact with the station recently, so I must go there and investigate personally. Search for clue on the St. Abelard relay station about the Magos Biologis. That was the wrong one again. What's the purpose of this place? Research setting to focus on implementation of ancient sacred texts about genetical modifications. We've also been assigned to assist the inquisitorial agents of the Calgary sector. Very beneficial. The agents of the Ordo can serve the Emperor better while collecting valuable data on the effects of the treatments help us lower the mortality rate and chance of repugnant mutation. Want something from you. Ooh. Oh. So apparently we can do that. That's neat. Alright. Relay station. Chapter 7. Each mission in the game starts with a briefing where you can learn all the important details. Left column displays layout of the mission area as well as some visualizations on the enemies and the terrain type. Main panel starts with technical information such as mission type, difficulty modifiers, then Uther's Tarot, and lastly reward prospects. Number in the upper right is the mission challenge rating, which is compared to your level, thus determining the modifiers you receive for the duration. You can also enhance the missions except investigations and warzone missions up to 3 Uther Tarot cards to gain extra rewards. Also makes them more challenging. You can read about this topic at the Uther's Tarot entry. Lastly, the mission briefing block contains background information about the mission itself and the combat objectives. Pay special attention to the latter before starting the mission. Campaign Nurgle. Nurgle enemies. Difficulty normal. I'm guessing that's harder difficulty. Oh no, that's easier difficulty. Experience points, 1061, 10 glory, 1 fate, 10 system influence. I've arrived at the St. Abelard Astropathic Relay Station to find Metrodora Thelema, skilled Magos Biologis conducting important research into a recent outbreak of a mysterious epidemic. Void Station is, however, in lockdown. All communication channels are cut off. We are detecting a strong chaos presence. I'm entering the station to find out the fate of the Magos Biologis. I don't know how you do anything with the tarot yet, so I guess we're not going to worry about that. Oh, can increase it though. Eye of Terror, no. We're not ready for that. I mean, we could probably do hard, but... Yeah, we'll just do normal. We'll stick with it. Right, St. Abelard. Okay.
Inquisitor, the epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The Void Station is in total lockdown until the decontamination teams and the Imperial Guard troops arrive. And that could take time.
Quarantine doesn't concern me, Captain. Think of me as decontamination crew and support team in one.
Do you really believe that the Magos Biologis you seek is there? Alive?
There are still people on the station. Metrodora Thelema is a sacred priest of the Omnicide. I believe she can take care of herself.
This place needs to be purged.
Loading.
Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a space marine, a legendary defender of the Imperium, which makes him the most important member of Close to Han's retinue. Even if their relationship was as strained as it seems, he must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor, and he could have knowledge of important details. Retribution is here.
Inquisitor, I have completed the task you gave me. There is no trace of the Martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector, and still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened to it?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain.
Final report, Garrison Commander Kazov, encoded by Departmental Monitorum Campus 68789 Protocol, Inquisitor 648346722120/OR-A override. Warning, classified report, Militarum Tempestus eyes only, grade Primus 5, clearance only. Last defensive perimeter collapse, loss of the base is imminent, Lord Commissar Baron has fallen. Took command of the remaining forces in the Librarium. As the ranking officer, the Astropath Corridor is confirmed as lost. I ordered Bravo squad to retreat the survivors. Their chances, considering the hostile activity in the Void Dock, are minimal. As this moment, Tempestus Garrison St. Abelard, Cal Chair, has ceased to function as a fighting entity. I shall follow the standard Exodus protocol the Emperor protects. Note, the engine seer finally managed to identify the source of the initial chaos. An invasive scrap code debilitated the machine spirit, cut our communication, and destroyed the primary data vault. Secondary data vault is partially salvageable. Tech Priest managed to online a firewall litany before total data loss. His words. Note 2. According to Lord Commissar Baron, the primary objective of the attack was very specific: to capture the St. Abelard Astropathic Choir and block the Chernbog telepathic duct. Is their connection to recent outbreaks? Such elaborate tools and coordination are way beyond the capabilities of simple heretic cells. This attack may be part of a greater operation. Further investigation advised. During the purge of the St. Abelard relay station, I found the place where the defenders took their last stand against the invading forces of Chaos. Clues indicate the hostiles planned to capture the astropaths and that they blocked all communication to achieve their goal. Incidentally, they also destroyed the main archives, but the secondary data vault remains intact, which could give me a clue as to where the whereabouts of the Magos Biologis I seek.
There was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned creature. Another demon banished. Time to reap the reward.
Inquisitor, our Arga readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels. You've reached the center of the Chaos infestation. Stay alert. in the archives, Inquisitor. Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
Reloading.
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magos Biologis tried to send a report to his superiors, it must be logged here.
Error 728, partially reconstructed. Regio Caligari Sectum. Destination Choir Saint, Abelard Cherlog, Admin Conduit. Telepathic, Trends, Imperial Relay. Day 112 dot blank 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 6 ref Calgary 551.6 by Sister Elia to Forge World Koche Prime report update decrypted message. This is Metrodora Thelma recording my message for astropathic transmission. I work in Spanish here. I have lost 14 teammates in this fascinating malady which supplied me with valuable subjects that made the identification of the pathogen possible. This infection is undeniably Empyrean in origin, and my research indicates it must have been transferred to the blank via one of the oncoming cargo vessels. I have narrowed down the possible sources to 3 worlds in the subsector. I will visit all 3 to locate the source of the epidemic. Reference, praise to the Messiah.
I missed the Magos Biologis on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
We have level 8. 1 passive, unlocked an active fate. Okay. Alright, well, that is where we're going to end this week. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the game. And we will... Wait a second. Almost forgot. We got another clue. In the secondary data vault, I found a log transcript of a failed astropathic message sent by Metrodora Thalama to her superiors, which contained the 3 potential destinations where she was planning to travel to explore the source of the grievous epidemic further. I'll need to visit some of these coordinates, hopefully not all of them. Search for Magos Biologis at 3 possible locations in the Aethon system. Alright, now this is where we are going to end this week's Warhammer Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the game, and we'll see you back in the next week as we continue our hunt for the Magos Biologis. See you later. Bye-bye.